Hey guys, so back on my single speed, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it hurt. It was about 85, 86 degrees right now, and it hurt. It wasn't a fun climb, but I didn't go all the way from my house. I parked at my mom's house, which is real close to here. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about gears because it seems like this question comes up all the time. And I want to point out something very significant. And that's when you're talking about gear choices and on your single speed, you have to take into consideration how many feet are you climbing and the distance. So if you're climbing 1,000 feet in 10 miles, you're not climbing that steep of a mountain. So obviously you can go with an easier gear. And of course, guys like to flex the fact that they can push a big 34 down to a 16, or I even see people talking about a 38 and an 18 and stuff like that. It just really, yeah, maybe they're super strong and maybe they're climbing really steep stuff, but I say that I've lived mostly here. The mountains here are steep. They're unforgiving. You're going straight up pretty much, but that's what makes them fun, because when you go downhill, it's just point and shoot. So for reference, I'm at 1,221 feet, or 2,329 feet. I climbed 1,221 feet, and I did that in that's to go. Where am I at? I did that in 4 miles. So that's, because I started close to here. A lot of times I ride from my house, so maybe I'll gain another 500 feet, but I'll go a long distance because the approach from my house is very gradual. It doesn't get steep until I get over here. So that's what I really wanted to point out. So don't get hung up on choosing a gear ratio and pushing a big gear, because you see guys posting up their big gear ratios and talking about, oh, this is what you need. You need what you need, and to ride on the conditions you're riding. There's other factors going in there. There's your tires. There's the weight of your bike. This bike, the way it sits, it weighs 26 pounds. So it's really light. I took off a pound because I changed to these wheels. My other wheels weigh exactly 1 pound more because they have the Cushcore wide and they're bigger tires and wider rims. These are I-30 rims, and they're the really fancy bird spokes. And there is Cushcore, but it's the regular Cushcore, not the Cushcore wide, and that makes a difference. So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about real quick. I'll make another video later. I'll show you the other wheel set when I get home. And I'm getting ready to descend, cool down a little bit, and I'm just gonna head down the mountain, down to the reward, to El Prieto. Thanks for watching.